The Zigzag Walk, a story by Ruskin Bond. Uncle Ken always maintained that the best way to succeed in life was to zigzag. If you keep going off in new directions, he declared, you will meet new career opportunities. Well, opportunities certainly came Uncle Ken's way, but he was not a success in the sense that Dale Carnegie or Deepak Chopra would have defined a successful man. In a long life devoted to muddling through with the help of the family, Uncle Ken's many projects had included a chicken farm, rather like the one operated by Ukridge in Woodhouse Love amongst the chickens, and a mineral water bottling project. For this later enterprise, he bought 1,000 soda water bottles and filled them with sulfur water from the spring, 5 miles from Dehra. It was good stuff, taken in small quantities. But drunk one bottle at a time, it proved corrosive, sulfur and brimstone. As one irate customer described it, an angry buyer demonstrated in front of the house, throwing empty bottles over the wall into grandmother's garden. Grandmother was furious, more with Uncle Ken than with the demonstrators, and made him give everyone's money back. You have to be healthy and strong to take sulfur water, he explained later. I thought it was supposed to make you healthy and strong, I said. Grandfather remarked what it did not compare with plain soda water, which he took with his whiskey. Why don't you just bottle soda water? He said. There's a much bigger demand for it. But Uncle Ken believed that he had to be original in all things. The secret to success is to zigzag, he said. You certainly zigzagged round the garden when your customers were throwing their bottles back at you, said grandmother. Uncle Ken also invented the zigzag walk. The only way you could really come to know a place well was to know in a truly haphazard way. To make a zigzag walk, you take the first turning to the left, the first to the right, then the first to the left, and so on. It can be quite fascinating provided you are in no hurry to reach your destination. The trouble was that Uncle Ken used to this zigzag method even when he had a train to catch. When grandmother asked him to go to the station to meet Aunt Mabel, who was arriving from Lucknow, he zigzagged through town, taking in the botanical gardens in the west and the limestone factories to the east, finally reaching the station by the way of the goods yard, in order, as he said, to take it by surprise. Nobody was surprised, least of all Aunt Mabel, who had taken a tanga and reached the house while Uncle Ken was still sitting on the station platform, waiting for the next train to come in. I was sent to fetch him. Let's zigzag home again, he said. Only on one condition. We eat chaat every 15 minutes, I said. So we went home by way of all the most winding bazaars, and in North Indian towns they do tend to zigzag, stopping at numerous chaat and halwai shops until Uncle Ken had finished his money. We got home very late and were scolded by everyone, but as Uncle Ken told me, we were pioneers and had to expect to be misunderstood and even maligned. Posterity would recognize the true value of zigzag. The zigzag way, he said, is the diagonal between heart and reason. In our more troubled times, had he taken to preaching on the subject, he might have acquired a large following of dropouts. But Uncle Ken was the original dropout. He would not have tolerated others. Had he been a space traveler, he would have gone from star to star, zigzagging across the Milky Way. Uncle Ken would not have succeeded in getting anywhere very fast, but I think he did succeed in getting at least one convert myself. To see his point, when you zigzag, you are not choosing what to see in this world, but you are giving the world a chance to see you.